The other game on grand final day, other than the under-20s, which was won by Manly, was our new favourite team, the PNG Hunters, playing against Penrith. Now, they were beaten 42-18 and they were a little bit overawed at the start, but they weren't disgraced.
It was a feel-good story, you know, and shout out to everybody in PNG who are massive fans of the Unfiltered show. Love your support. But, you know, it was a great story for them to even come down here and battle Penrith. But I think that's the difference between Queensland Cup now and the New South Wales Reserve Grade, because I think it's getting stronger and stronger. About 3 or 4 years ago, I think Queensland Cup was taken over. Until New South Wales Rugby League started changing a few things, putting more reserve grade players in there, giving them more incentives and all that kind of stuff to play in that competition. You see about 5 to about 8 to 10 first grade players, proper NRL players playing in that competition now. You had to look through Penrith. There's at least, I've seen about 8 or 9 that's played NRL this year. Against a PNG side that's come down here, they've played no NRL, had no NRL experience. They've just had a massive year and just tried their asses off. But, you know, they just got beat by a better team. They come down here, they played their asses off, but Penrith just showed their skill and class.
Some of those players too, like the Boas brothers, Arce and Watson Boas, and I mean that fullback. They're looking at the fullback for NRL. What I think they struggle with was the physicality of the forwards.
Just watching the game, little structures that the NRL have about attacking on the edges and stuff like that. Their defence wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
You know, and you can tell that that's an NRL side, you know, going up against some people
Penrith that come in through the NRL system.
Yeah,
structure
Penrith that's coming through the Penrith players that are coming through the NRL system were putting plays on that if you're coming through the PNG system that you're just not used to. So they were seeing some different looks and they weren't defending them properly, and it just showed, you know, the skill level on some of them blokes. Like Tony Satini scored 4 tries in the first half, so you know it's a credit to PNG to even get that far, but.
And it's a really good learning curve for them too. I mean, if you look at them, a lot of them probably hadn't even been to Sydney before. They run out of stadium there, so they're mad on rugby league up there. They ran out of a stadium that they've seen on TV. You could tell that the first 20 minutes they got blown off the park.
Yeah.
They won the second half 16-4, and I reckon they can hold their heads high.
Yeah.
What a great experience for him, though. Like we said before, it's a feel-good story, and it's great for the people in PNG, for them to come down in Sydney and play on a grand final day. There's no doubt they're going to...
And it's massive for them. I mean, obviously the World Cup's coming in. You know, they've picked the World Cup team today. You know, half that side's in the World Cup. You know,
and
so
they've got some legitimate NRL players too. Seguiaro, Nene
Paul
Aiton. So, I mean, look, I think it was a really good thing for PNG.
The future's up, obviously, you know. Looking at an NRL team there in the next 5 years would be something good.
And even if, as we said, if you put it in Brisbane, if you had a stronger forward pack made up of NRL players and you have the flair of that Papua New Guinea back line, it works well. So, let's hope that one day they get a team up there and you can come out of retirement and captain it.
Coach.